We will pick up from where we left off yesterday, and we're going to start with the election to the President of India. Okay? Now, we're going to study the election to the President of India, and I will request all of you to please keep a calculator with you so that we can perform a live election in class. Right? Okay. We understand that there are certain general principles as far as this election is concerned. First, we understand that this election is an indirect election. There is going to be an electoral college which will be constituted for the said indirect election. The votes are going to be on a preferential basis, which means each voter from the electoral college will rank all the contestants for a presidential election in order of preference, and therefore you will also have something called a majority basis, which means you should be winning most votes, that is more than 51% more than 50% of the votes, and for that the votes have to be transferred, so it will be a single transferable vote in case needed, and the value of the votes will be dependent on the population, and therefore it will also use principles of proportional representation. These are the 6 basic principles which are used to elect the President of India. Why this is important for this year also is because in 2022, I think in the month of July, we are going to have elections to the President of India. Now, whenever there are elections to the President of India, either the pre or the mains definitely has a question on the same. So we must remember that. Now, the underlying principle, the underlying foundation is that the President must be elected indirectly by the common man. This is your primary principle, your foundational principle as far as the elections to the President are concerned. To understand this principle, we are going to do a small case study so that you get the basics of it. Suppose this is class A and suppose this is class B. Class A has 1000 students and class B has 100 students. On the basis of this, if I ask you a specific set of questions, such as question number 1, which class out of the two has a bigger classroom? Your answer would be A. Which class has obviously larger number of students? Your answer would obviously be A. But if I ask you, which class will have better doubt solving? Then your answer is going to be B. And if I ask you, which class has a more intimate or a more personalized learning experience, then again your answer would be B. Correct? Am I correct in making these assumptions out of class A and class B? Is that correct? Is that okay in what I'm saying? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Excellent. Thank you, Aditya. If you notice, class A is nothing but an MP constituency, and class B is nothing but an MLA constituency. In a given state, right, the size of your MP constituency 1, 2, and 3 will always be bigger than the size of your MLA constituencies, right? Will always be bigger than the size of your MLA constituencies. Correct? So we can always say that the size of our MP constituency is always bigger than the size of our MLA constituencies. This also means that the population in an MP constituency will always be greater than the population of an MLA constituency. This also means that the number of MP constituencies will always be smaller than the number of MLA constituencies, right? And this also means that an MP constituency is going to have a larger number of people within itself than MLA constituencies. And therefore, a more intimate, a more personal, form of direct elections for our citizens is your MLAs. Is that correct? Smaller, so you could probably meet your MLAs concerned with more local issues. MPs look at national issues. Yes. So, on the basis of those assumptions, are these derivations correct? Please let me know immediately. On the basis of those assumptions, are though these derivations correct? And you can write them down while you tell me that they are correct or not. Excellent. It is because of this. It is because of this. The presidential elections of India originate from MLA constituencies. From MLA constituencies, or just enough is enough, from MLAs. This is why, because for the common man, the MLA is your closest, your most direct, your most intimate form of public representation. This also satisfies our rule number 2, because the president has the powers to impose presidential rule, or what is called a state emergency. The president also has the powers, if the governor, who has been actually appointed by the president, refers a bill to the president to give an assent or not an assent to a specific bill. So the president enjoys several centers stronger than the state powers, and therefore the candy that we must give the states is that don't worry beta, this person is being chosen from you. The election must originate from MLAs and they must participate in it, so that the states are extremely happy, have tears of joy. What the hollow candy is going to be, I will tell you once we are done with the process. This is the suspense. What the hollow candy is going to be. Okay? So this means the electoral college, as far as the president is concerned, consists of number 1, elected MLAs from all states and union territories which have legislatures. Okay? We have now, as of 2021, we have 28 states and 3 legislatures, which union territories, and 3 legislatures which are going to have MLAs. They are Delhi, Pondicherry and J&K. So a total of 31 legislators, 31 state legislatures are going to start with the with the election of the President of India, right? A total of 31 legislatures are going to start with the election of the President of India. Do we understand this? Is this clear? Yes or no? Yes? And these 31 legislatures in total have 4,102 MLAs. India, as of 2021, should have 4,102 MLAs. Sorry, yeah, 4,120 MLAs. Yes, quite correct. Good. So this is the first layer of the electoral college. This is where the elections are going to start, right? Then our elected MPs are also going to participate. Then our elected MPs are going to participate. Elected MPs of the Lok Sabha and elected MPs of the Rajya Sabha. You have 543 elected Lok Sabha MPs and you have 233 Rajya Sabha elected MPs, right? So you have a total of 776 elected MPs and 4,120 elected MLAs. Are we clear with this? Do we understand this? Yes. We will start from here, then move here. Now, we will have to calculate the number of times each MLA's vote would be counted, because we are using a value vote system. You understand this, right? And this would depend upon the population of the state of which the MLA belongs. That is only fair. Otherwise, all votes will be having the same vote value. So the only way you can differentiate is that a UP MLA's vote will be counted more number of times than an Arunachal Pradesh MLA's vote, because the populations are different, and this population is based on the 1971 census. So then we will be able to calculate the total value votes. If, let us say, 4,120 votes have to be counted 100 times, then it becomes 412,000. That's 4,12,000 votes. So what is this number? How are we going to get to this number? The number of times the votes given by 4,120 MLAs are going to be counted. This is nothing but the number of times each MLA's vote is counted. Then this will depend on the population of each MLA's vote. This will give us the total vote value of all of our MLAs. We will use this to calculate how many times our MP votes are calculated, because we've already covered segregated populations across state, and this is going to give us total value votes. This, by the way, is going to be approximately 11 lakh. Approximately 11 lakh, about 5.5 lakh here, 5.5 lakh here, approximately 11 lakh. And whoever gets more than 50% of this in a single transferable vote becomes the president of India. ठीक है, क्लियर, अंडरस्टूड. ये ब्रॉडली समझ में आया कि क्या करने वाले हैं. हम इनके वोट वैल्यूज निकालेंगे, फिर इनके वोट वैल्यूज निकालेंगे, दोनों को ऐड करेंगे, we'll have the total value votes. Then we will see who has voted for whom, and then we will choose the president. ये क्लियर हुआ? Thank you, Manik. All right. Yes, Kumar Gaur. Total values. So collectively, 4,120 and 776 will collectively, their votes will be counted approximately 11 lakh times. Right? Okay? Okay. Sahil, I will explain how I will explain. Okay, relax. Let me finish up the damn thing first. Okay? Alright. Now, let's start with the first stage, which is our objective of the first stage, our aim of the first stage is to calculate the value votes, which is nothing but the number of times each MLA's vote be counted, right, for all MLAs across states and union territories with legislatures. So, for that, we will have to go state-wise or union territory plus legislator wise. We will have to first, for each state, for example, state 1, calculate the number of times the value of number of times the vote of MLA of state 1 be counted. Then we'll simply see the total vote value of state 1 MLAs, and we will do this process for state 2 till state 28 and union territory 1 with legislature till union territory 3. Do we understand this? ये समझ में आया कि हम करेंगे क्या? एक स्टेट का निकालेंगे, सबके स्टेट्स का निकालेंगे, ठीक है? ओके, दिस इज आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव. We have to figure out how many times 4,120 MLA votes will be counted. This will have to be done state-wise, and for that we will first calculate for each MLA of that specific state and total vote values of that state. This is basic maths. Okay. Now, let's understand what is basically called unitary method. Tension ही नहीं लेनी. Unitary method. If 100 apples are for ₹100, then 1 apple is for ₹1 and 10 apples are for ₹10. ये सबको आता है, इसमें कोई कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं होना चाहिए, right? Because if you don't understand this, then we have more foundational issues to worry about, right? More foundational issues to worry about. So what we are going to do now is we are going to calculate the value of each MLA's vote, right? Now, for that, first we have to calculate how many times the vote of the MLA of state 1 be counted. एक एप्पल का वैल्यू कितना है? This is nothing but the population of the state as per the 1971 census upon the number of MLAs in that state. And because this is going to be a very heavy number, we will further divide this number by 1,000. Okay, if you divide all numbers by 1,000, it does not make any difference. Do we understand this? Is this fine? Okay, once we get this number, now that we know how many times the value of each MLA of that state 1 will be counted, then we will want to know the total number of value votes coming from that specific state 1, which is nothing but एक apple into number of apples, the value of each MLA's vote into number of MLAs. ठीक है. अब कैलकुलेटर्स निकाल लीजिए. ठीक है, कैलकुलेटर्स निकाल लीजिए. I'm going to give you the numbers and you're going to calculate and you're going to tell me. ठीक है. I'm going to give you some numbers and you're going to give me the full answers to all of this. चलिए. Your first is, for example, Delhi. Delhi is a union territory with legislature. So Delhi's population as per 1971, Delhi's population as per 1971 is, मैं इसको ठीक से लिख देता हूँ. यहाँ लिख दो. कहाँ लिख दो? हाँ ठीक है, यहाँ ठीक है. Your first is Delhi. Delhi's population as per 1971 is 4065,698 and the number of MLAs in Delhi, the number of elected or MLAs in Delhi is 70. अभी मत करना, मैं सारे ऑप्शंस दे रहा हूं. बी, उत्तर प्रदेश. पॉपुलेशन ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश एज पर द 1971 सेंसस 83,849,905. The number of MLAs in Uttar Pradesh are approximately 403. ठीक है. Next option. Option C. Option C. Let us say Tamil Nadu. The population of Tamil Nadu as per 1971 census is 411,99,168. 411,99,968. I'll just check this number again. 411,99,168. Sorry. 411,99,168. And Tamil Nadu has approximately 234 MLAs. D. यहां कर देते हैं D. बस नंबर्स पुट करना है और कुछ नहीं करना है. D. अरुणाचल प्रदेश, छोटू सा प्रदेश. The population of Arunachal Pradesh as per 1971, the population of Arunachal Pradesh as per 1971 is 467,511 and Arunachal Pradesh has approximately 60 MLAs. Has 60 MLAs. Okay? Clear? 5 मिनट है, ये ब्रेक नहीं है, ब्रेक बाद में मिलेगी. 5 मिनट है, सबके नंबर निकालो. Calculate how many times, calculate both of these numbers. Calculate this and this. Each MLA's vote will be counted how many times and what is the value vote of each MLA. Answer ऐसे लिखना comment box में. A, first figure, the number of times that state MLA's vote will be counted. put a comma and the total vote value of that state. Similarly, B ऐसे. ठीक है, मैं समझ जाऊंगा. एक बार में, all in one go. Good. So let's take UP. Population of the state of UP 838,49905 divided by 403 multiplied by 1000 divided by 1000. Yes, 208. Very good. 208. And the total number of votes that will come from UP 58 कैसे आ रहा है भाई? वेरी गुड भाग्यश्री, 208. वेरी गुड. अरे भाई ये 208 आना चाहिए. एट थ्री एट 49905 divided by 403 is 208.06. Round it off to 208. Then 208 into 403 is 83824. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? यूपी के एक एमएलए का वोट, यूपी के एक एमएलए का वोट, सॉरी दिस इज यूपी, यूपी के एक एमएलए का वोट will be counted 208 times and the total number of and यूपी के एक एमएलए का वोट will be counted 208 times and total यूपी से 83,000 वोट्स आएंगे भाई. 83,000 वोट्स. तुम समझ रहे हो? करेक्ट. सिमिलरली वेरी गुड. दिल्ली के एक एमएलए का वोट ओनली 58 टाइम्स एंड दिल्ली से टोटल 4,060 वोट्स आएंगे. एक दिल्ली, 100 सुनहर की, एक लोहार की. यस, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. यस 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 यस, वेरी गुड. Excellent. Similarly, for C, which is Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu's each MLA's vote will be counted 176 times. Tamil Nadu's each MLA's vote will be counted 176 times. Very good. Excellent. And the total number of votes that will come from Tamil Nadu 41,184. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. 41,184. Okay. Similarly, last is Arunachal Pradesh, छोटू प्रदेश. अरुणाचल प्रदेश के एक एमएलए का वोट, बेचारे एक एमएलए का वोट only counted 8 times. Arunachal Pradesh has 60 MLAs, so 480. Very good, guys. Very good. Excellent. Good. सीख गए यार तुम लोग. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Very good. We rounded it off. It's easier. We always round it off. Yes. Very good. So, इसका मतलब करके दिखाऊं? ये देखो, आंध्रा, अरुणाचल, ठीक है, आसाम, बिहार, छत्तीसगढ़, दिल्ली, गोवा, गुजरात, हरियाणा। ये याद करने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है, समझने के लिए। हरियाणा, हिमाचल, JNK because it's a union territory with legislature, JNK, ठीक है। झारखंड, कर्नाटका, केरला, मध्य प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र, मणिपुर, मेघालय, मिजोरम, नागालैंड, उड़ीसा, पंजाब, पुडुचेरी because union territory with legislature, पंजाब, राजस्थान, सिक्किम, तमिलनाडु, तेलंगाना, त्रिपुरा, उत्तर प्रदेश, उत्तराखंड and West Bengal. These are your 31 legislatures, right? Yes or no? Andhra Pradesh has 175 MLAs, ठीक है। तो इन सब का करते हैं हम इसे, ये समझ में आ रहा है? Understood? So for example, Andhra Pradesh, which has 175 MLAs, their votes will be counted 159 times, and you will have 27,825 votes coming from Andhra Pradesh, 480 votes coming from Arunachal, 14,616 votes from Assam, okay, 42,039 votes from Bihar, 11,610 votes from Chhattisgarh, 4,060 votes from Delhi, 800 votes from Goa. Gujarat will give you 26,754. Haryana will give you 10,080 votes. Haryana will give you 10,080 votes. Himachal, छोटू सदेश, 3,468. JNK, 6,264. Jharkhand, 14,256. Karnataka, 29,344. Kerala, 21,280. Madhya Pradesh, 30,130. Maharashtra, 50,400. Manipur, 1,080. There is a reason I'm writing all of this. None of this you have to memorize. Mizoram, Meghalaya, 1,020. Mizoram, 320. Nagaland, 540. Odisha, 21,903. Pondicherry, again like Goa, like Arunachal Pradesh, 480. Punjab 13,752, Rajasthan 25,800, Sikkim 224, Tamil Nadu 41,184, Telangana 15,708, Tripura 1,560, Uttar Pradesh 83,824, Uttarakhand 4,480, West Bengal 44,394. ठीक है, clear? Understood this? Now if you notice, Uttar Pradesh has one of the highest, Sikkim has the lowest. After Uttar Pradesh, you have Maharashtra at 50,400. Then you have West Bengal at 44,394. Right? Then the bottom two are Sikkim at 224. You have Mizoram at 320. Okay? So these are some things that you can remember for the mains exam. ये आया समझ में कि ये numbers कैसे आ रहे हैं हमारे? Yes? Very good. So now we have to just add these numbers. Just add these numbers. इनको हम ऐड करेंगे. We're going to simply add these numbers. Very good. So when we add the total value votes of all MLAs across all states and union territories plus legislatures, this is nothing but value votes of state 1 till state 28 and union territory 1 till union territory 3, right? यही करेंगे. This number, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 4,49,405. 549,405. 549,495. Sorry, 549,495. बोला था ना अप्रोक्सीमेटली 5.5 लाख. देखो इधर आ गए. ठीक है, डन. Now this is going to be the base for MP's value votes. Now we have to calculate the second part. We now have to calculate the second part. What is the second part? We have to calculate the value of vote of each MP and total value votes of all MPs. यही करना था ना हमें. Yes, अब आप कहते हैं एमपी एमएलए के लिए स्टेट पॉपुलेशन, सो एमपी के लिए कंट्री की पॉपुलेशन। तो एक काम करते हैं, 1.130 करोड़ को हम इलेक्टेड एमपी से डिवाइड कर देते हैं 776 एंड मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं बाय 1000। इफ यू डिवाइड 130 crore by this number, it's going to be a very big number, and the value of the vote of each MP is going to be significantly high, and that would mean that the MPs have a clear cut say in the presidential election. So to maintain the federal balance, we say we'll calculate the value of MP votes by using our state votes, total value of MLAs divided by total number of MPs into 1000, right? So this is 549495. We don't even have to do this by 1000 anymore. So 549495 divided by 776, because Lok Sabha has 543 and Rajya Sabha has 233 elected members. So the total is 776. 1000 से भी डिवाइड करने की जरूरत नहीं है, because it's going to be a simpler mathematical figure. Yes or no? So this is going to be, ये नंबर एक बार चेक कर लेना, should be 708, which means each MLE MP's vote is counted 708 times, which means each MP's vote is calculated 708 times. इससे क्या समझ में आता है? Value of MP's vote will always be greater than value of MLA's vote. Rule number 2. Rule number 2. Correct? Hollow candy दिख रही है? शुरू आपसे करेंगे, but the value of MP's vote will always be greater than the value of MLA's vote. ठीक है? Clear? बस. So total value votes कितने हुए? 708 into total number of elected MPs 776. This will be 549408. 549408. Almost the same figures, but 100 सुनहार की, 1 लोहार की. Welcome to presidential elections. Thank you, Anamika. It is very maths. Thank you, Anushka. Very kind of you. Five 49408. हाँ राहुल, ये देख लो कैंडी वाली साइड. So this means the total value votes, that means we've figured out the number of times they have to be counted, is total MLA value votes plus MP value votes. करेक्ट। तो भाई एमएलए का क्या था, 549405 एंड 549408। देख रहे हो, आर वी क्लियर ऑन दिस? 95, सॉरी, यस, पक्का। तो इसको ऐड कर देते हैं। आ गए 11 लाख। आ गए टोटल 11 लाख वोट्स। स्टार्टिंग में बोला था we'll have approximately 11 lakh votes for a presidential elections. Yes, 1098903 हुआ ना बेटा। साहिल क्या कर रहे हो? 8 and 5 13, 1 carried over 10, 9, 9 and 9 18, 1 9 5 and 5 10. And to become the president, now comes the third and the final stage. To become the president, that candidate requires more than 50% of 1098903 votes. And remember, each vote has a preference. Candidate 1, candidate 2, candidate A, B, C, D. Candidate will have, each of them will have a preference. ठीक है, understood? So you require more than this. अब ये नंबर बता दो कितने वोट्स चाहिए। मोर देन 51%, मोर देन 50% के लिए 5,49,155 votes. 5 or 56. सॉरी 450, सॉरी लेट्स से कैलकुलेशन में एरर हो गया। 452 राइट /3। क्लियर? मतलब इस देश में प्रेसिडेंट बनना है तो 4,49,000 मतलब 5.5 लाख वोट अप्रोक्सीमेटली आपको चाहिए, इतना तामझाम। एंड दिस इज ऑफ कोर्स डन ऑन ए प्रेफरेंशियल वोटिंग सिस्टम। वेरी गुड राहुल। ठीक है. So what is our analysis of the presidential elections? Though federally balanced, given the vote value of MPs, despite their lesser number, the candidate projected by the center or the ruling party at the center is going to have a certain edge. I mean, if you think about it, the highest vote value is still with the Lok Sabha. The highest vote value is still with the Lok Sabha. Think about it. The highest vote value is with the Lok Sabha, right? 543 MPs, votes being counted 708 times. This is about 3,84,444. 3,84,444. And the second highest vote value is Rajasthan, is Rajya Sabha, right? Where you have 233 MPs, each vote counted 708 times, and that is 164,964, right? And then comes Uttar Pradesh with 83,000 something. Then comes Maharashtra, right, with 50,000 something. कहाँ 83,000 बाबा? ये डबल है, ये almost 5 times है. And by the way, a small trivia, it was only in the presidential election of V.V. Giri that the only time in the history of this country we had to get to the second round or the second preference of votes. नहीं तो पहले में ही फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस में ही 50% प्लस मेजॉरिटी निकल आती थी. तो वो जो हमने कल पढ़ा था, दैट वी स्टडीड दैट लोएस्ट प्रेफरेंस विल बी एडेड, वो सब नहीं होता. इट्स नेग्लिजिबल आइडिया. ठीक है, जस्ट स्मॉल ट्रिविया दैट यू कैन फ्लॉन्ट in front of your friends and feel cool that you are a UPSC aspirant. Okay, understood this? Yes. बस इतना ही तो है. वो बेचारे लक्ष्मीकांत वाले इतना कॉम्प्लिकेट कर देते हैं इसको. 1 से 2, 2 से 3, 3 से 4. इट्स दैट सिंपल. ओके, excellent. Now you can take a 5-minute break and then you will start with the rest of it. I intend to finish layer 1 of President and Governor today. The trivia point was basically that, we were discussing this yesterday, that for example there are four candidates for a presidential election. There are four candidates for a presidential election, and let us say there are a total of 10 votes. 4, 3, 2, 1. You need 6 votes to win. Nobody has 6 votes. So you remove D's vote, and you see that, okay, D has been given first preference, and let's say A has been given second preference. So you add D's vote here, right? This is called second round of voting. This in India's history has only happened in the case of V.V. Giri. Sure, open the Hollow Candy slide. Thank you, Shashi. Yes, we have to assume it's fixed that the total number of state value votes will be the base of calculating MP votes. Yeah. Okay. Gaurav, excellent question. Then the speaker votes. बहुत आसान है यार. पॉलिटी में मुश्किल कुछ नहीं है. वो हवा बना देते हैं. People hype it. It is not supposed to be difficult. It is about the country that you live in. I always believe geography is difficult. Economics is difficult because both of these things are not actual. I mean, there's so many derivations. There are so many conditions. Polity is very precise. A, B, C, D. Tuck, 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 tuck. Khatam. आगे बढ़ो. Okay. Done. चलिए. Most welcome, Manik. Let's continue. So, भाई elections हो गया. Governor, we understand that appointed by the president. We discussed this yesterday. Now we look at removal. Now is the interesting part. When we have to understand the removal of the president and the governor simultaneously, what is it that we must keep in mind? Firstly, we look at the president, and secondly, we will look at the governor. The first thing you got to figure out, on what grounds, on what basis do you remove the president or the governor? No grounds whatsoever mentioned as far as the governor is concerned. But as far as the president is concerned, it has one of the most vague grounds across all grounds in the constitution. It is violation of the constitution. Violation of the constitution. Violation of the constitution. Right? Violation of the constitution. Okay. Now that we understand this, it is okay. We've got to now figure out who. Right? Who removes them? Here the president removes on the binding advice of the Council of Ministers, thereby making the governor what is called an office holder of the pleasure of the president. This is called holding office during the pleasure of the president, which means जब तक president चाहेगा which is जब तक Council of Ministers चाहेंगे, right? Now, who removes? Only the Parliament does. The state legislatures who participated in the election don't participate in the impeachment or the removal. Here, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha participate, and the motion to remove the president can be from either house of the parliament. At the same time, there cannot be any joint session. They have to sit separately and vote. Okay? Now, there is a beautiful application of rule number 2 here. The question you must be having in your minds is, why do legislatures get to participate in the election, but they don't get to participate in the removal? That's the first question you would have. The first question you would have is, why do states participate in the election but not in the impeachment? The second question you are going to ask is that here both elected and nominated members participate. So why do elected members get to participate in the election but nominated members don't? But when it comes to removal or impeachment, both elected and nominated members participate. These are the two fundamental conceptual questions that will arise from here. Okay? The answer to both of these questions lies in rule number 2. Okay. So first we figured out nominated members don't participate in the election because of rule number 1. They don't have the democratic mandate for it, right? They don't have the democratic mandate for it. Now, why do states only participate in the election but not in the impeachment? It's because you want to give this as a candy to the states, and because the president, as I was telling you, performs certain key functions with respect to the states. That it has the powers to, that the president has the powers to shut down state legislatures in the case of a state emergency. The president also has the powers to promulgate a national emergency, giving the powers to the parliament to also make laws on the state on state subjects. It also can be, the president can also be referred some bills by the president, by the governor for their assent, and that means the president basically gets to assent on bills which are passed by the state legislatures. So the president is performing certain functions which affect the legislatures of the states. Then the legislatures of the state must also participate in the election of the president. This is why, to create some sort of normalcy. But if that is the case, then why are nominated members participating here? Because the election is happening through an electoral college. This process of removal is a parliamentary process, and the grounds here are violation of the constitution, which means the grounds here are actually very legal in nature. So the removal of this, which means if the president has done something, has an incident has happened, then the parliament will examine whether that incident was a violation of the constitution or not. Which means the removal of the president is nothing but a quasi-judicial process, and the parliament is figuring out whether the president committed an act which is a violation of the constitution. And for that, you do not require democratic mandate. And if this is going to be done on the floor of the parliament, this is going to be done as a parliamentary process, then both elected and nominated members should be given the same kind of powers, right? So this is why. Apart from this, you would remember that the process as far as the removal of the president is concerned is special majority 4 one of the toughest majorities, which is more than two-thirds of the total strength of the House, each of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Whereas here the governor is being removed by the president by a specific order released by the president. This is an executive order released by the president. This is a very simple process. For layer 2, we will analyze this process, and there are certain suggestions that have been given here. We'll make it better. But as far as layer 1 prelims is concerned, you don't need anything else but just this much to understand what is it that we are trying to get to. Okay? Clear? Very good. हो गया. प्रेसिडेंट कैसे चूज करते हैं, कैसे नहीं करते हैं, बस कुछ कॉम्प्लिकेशन ही नहीं है. ओके. All right. I'm going to discuss the ordinance and the veto powers of the president tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be a longer class. We'll finish president and governor from layer 2 also. Okay, I know today's been very heavy class because we discussed something very complex. So revise it. I'm going to now start taking doubt sessions on Zoom for batches separately. I'll have the administration and the team coordinate with you. Now we'll start doing, weekly doubt clearing sessions. All right? Okay. Thank you.